What's approaching the supreme moment, reality striking closer than it seems, don't it? Go ahead, it's for the taking if you...
What's up? I realize I haven't done a video for the LR trunks that I finally pulled not too long ago, so the timing's kind of right since LR trunks is coming out on global finally, I believe on Sunday, so I think it'd be a good time to just go ahead and do a showcase video. Now he is a physical type lead, +3 key, HP attack defense increased by 90%. Does colossal damage with defense increasing over the course of 3 turns as part of his SA. Now the best thing about this guy and why I love him so much is his passive ability. He's got the attack increase of 120%, but also has a high chance of criticals activating. So the fact that he has a built-in critical makes him a very nice character for me. So what I'm going to do when I do unlock pass eventually is just kind of focus on additional attacks and maybe give him some levels and criticals, but majority of it's going toward additional attacks. And for those fortunate to be able to pull him this coming Sunday, this will give you an idea of what his attack power is like, since this is basically no dupe paths unlocked, but I did maximize the potential system with the free spots available. So yeah, 1.75 million in SA damage, and then with a critical with against a type disadvantage, you're looking at 1.54 million, and obviously combos hit for another million in damage. So very, very nice character. Let's see how he does against the Angel Golden Frieza, since it is one of, I guess, the newer bosses around. So I decided to go with that. I'm going to go ahead and boost him up by 25% in attack, since I do need to recover some HP just in case. But, again, this is the LR card that I wanted the most. He's not even the best in the game, but for me personally, it really does come down to preference. But I actually really love this guy, and he's hands down my favorite LR. Like I said, there's many more heavy hitters in the game, but really there's no complaints that at the level that he's able to hit, I'm perfectly content with this guy, you know what I mean? And I don't know why, but I guess Gotenks wanted to potentially steal the limelight here. So yeah, about 2 million in damage potential here. And let's see, yeah, without criticals, you're looking at 1.6 million roughly in damage. I mean, absolutely amazing. Okay, I had to switch over to Boss Rush 3 since just playing the regular events, it's gonna go it's gonna go by way too fast. So, I want to be able to fight consistently more battles, and then potentially get Dokkan mode with LR Trunks. So, this is a pretty decent setup. He's benefiting from Gohan's 35% boost to attack, so that'll definitely increase his attack power a little bit. But he's looking to be about 2 million potentially in damage right now, and he's hitting for about 1.3 million there. But with the amount of I mean, he's literally got no dupe paths unlocked, and he's hitting for that amount, so he's definitely a great card. Alright, so we've got type disadvantage against Beast Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I kind of wanted to test it out here too, because not only is it a type disadvantage, but Goku's defense is actually pretty good in this battle, so let's see how he does. And I'm about to get supered on, so let's see how his defense is here. Actually not too bad. I mean, 96,000 against him with type disadvantage really isn't that bad at all. So looking to be about 2 million damage here. Let's see if nope, no criticals, but he did hit for about 460,000, which is actually not bad. And his defense is actually really good also. It seems like I'm constantly getting the type disadvantage set up here, but let's go ahead and just keep running through this. I'm having a good time. Hopefully you guys are having a good time watching this too, but I'm telling you, this guy is absolutely amazing. Now the pull rates are gonna suck ass, obviously, with the summons coming up Sunday, but for those fortunate to be able to pull him, I think he's one of the best LRs in the game. Now a lot of that has to do with personal preference, but that's just my opinion. I mean, yeah, so with criticals, he's hitting right there for about 2.6 million. Definitely a pretty high output. Looks like we got another battle against the strength type. It's kind of funny, but it's a good way to test out his true potential too, with a bunch of type disadvantages. So let's see how he does here. All right, looking to be about 1.5 million, and then let's see if a critical hits. Yep. So he's hitting for about 1.9 million there against Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Let's see how he does against weaker enemies here, since their defense is a lot less compared to, you know, the previous couple of battles that I've been showcasing. Let's see how he does here. Yeah, honestly, I mean, he's probably one of my proudest cards in the game. I'm really proud of this guy. Alright, so this is a normal super attack, and then he's hitting for about 2 million right there, so... yeah, no, it's definitely not to be messed with, for sure. And he's only taking about 10,000 in damage off of super with that guy, too. So, pretty amazing. Finally got some type advantage, and he's about to go into Dokkan mode here, so... hopefully, pretty decent output here, since, you know, I rarely have the chance to have a type advantage scenario, so let's see how he does here with Dokkan mode. You know, and for those that are continuing to watch my videos, which I greatly appreciate, you'll understand the difference between, you know, the JP account, which is my main account, and then my global account, which is severely lacking compared to my JP. But, you know, I'll start grinding and, you know, improving my deck in global a little bit, but that'll take time, obviously. Alright, so without critical, he's hitting pretty much close to 5 million, so definitely nice. And with criticals, he would have hit definitely a lot harder. Let's see how he does against Cooler here. I've done showcase videos in the past, and, you know, Cooler's defense isn't bad. Typically, the cards that I'm showcasing will do a lot less in damage, so, you know, let's see how this LR Trunks can do against them, given the circumstances. And I might actually start, you know, doing some work with Gohan. He's a great support unit, and he could actually hit pretty decent if he wanted to. Alright, so yeah, he hit for about 1.7 million in damage. That is actually very good compared to some of the showcases I've done. Moving on to the Goku battle, let's see how he performs here. And, you know, I keep saying that, you know, this guy is really nice, and I'll admit a lot of it has to do with my personal preference of loving this card so much. I think, you know, I'm a real fan of criticals in the game, and I think, you know, the fact that he has a built-in critical as part of his passive is just a major appeal for me. So, you know, that's probably why I love him so much. I mean, if I'm being perfectly honest, that's probably a big factor with that. So, yeah, he hit for 1 million there, so he's continually to hit pretty hard. So we've got the main man, Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku. Now, his defense is actually very good, so, you know, we'll have to see how hard Trunks can actually hit. But, you know, I don't doubt that he'll be able to hit pretty decently. Now, typically, you know, similar to kind of Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, cars tend to hit a little bit less. Well, not a little bit, but a pretty decent amount less. So, you know, I'm curious to see how he's gonna do here, because typically, you know, I would say on estimate wise, like, cars tend to do about 30% less in damage compared to, you know, their potential. But let's see how LR Trunks does. I mean, he's looking to be about 2 million damage, and I mean, you know, with the critical, he's hitting for 1.8, so similar to how he normally hits. That's actually very amazing.